see lots of high-quality games tomorrow, so I guess the neutrals will be hoping for a dweeb win here.
Do we have a start time for tomorrow for everybody?
I don't know what it is. There will be one, but I don't know what it is.
We'll try and get that before we close tonight.
Yep. Here we go then. And we've drawn
These
a
are
blank.
good. Yeah, as the chairman said, these are good. Blanks are even better.
Ooh, we need some consonants.
Eee.
Oh, Alien E's got.
Yep. No worries. The N saved them.
Yeah. I've missed that more times than I'd care to admit, because you see 3 E's and you think, well, I've got nothing here. Both that and it's plural. Easy to overlook.
And it's late. It's game 11.
It is late.
The time is
The
going to
11th game of a tough day. It's entirely possible that he'll won't see it, but hopefully he'll still be alert enough to find it.
I think the thing is to give yourself time to find it. You know, just even if you have to clunk your way through different tiles, you mentally make the blank a T and an L and so on and so forth.
Oh, he's not seen it. He's not seen it.
Yeah, that could be big.
Tiredness,
He's effectively missing a turn.
Yes.
Yeah. Too quick, I think. I mean, that was about a minute, maybe.
Yes.
Just if you have to systematically go through making an R and a T and such like L, S until you've exhausted the alphabet, it's clumsy, but better do that than miss it.
It is. Piotr has drawn a very balanced track. You'll find it easy to score here. So things like Kif or Kef above A and E, or Kinaf as he's lined up.
Yeah.
That's under A and E. That's going to score 40 or so. And David's drawn the Q. He's been punished for missing L and E.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the U. Oh, it's got an O. Sorry, but it was the U for a moment.
There.
Yeah.
36.
But he will have QI and KI, so not the worst outcome for him.
Okay. Kenaf's gone down pretty quickly. Quackle like Kaif above A&E, making
yes, that looks good.
There's also, I actually quite like Kif for 31, leaving Kane. Very strong leave, and it restricts the board nicely. But Kenaf isn't bad, sure.
Yeah. That's probably the highest scoring move there, 36.
But it has given, like, for example, Kif, I mean, we can't really reckon by the particular rack, but Kif wouldn't have given QI, KI.
Well, it still have QI, AI, but for much less.
Yeah. And presumably that's the play?
Yeah, unless there's a 4-timer through IN, but
37.
not seeing it. He has played QI.
Yeah, pretty quickly. I don't argue with him playing quickly on that occasion.
No. Oh, Kior is interesting, trying to set up the Q for lots next turn, but...
Right.
Yeah, just play QI, don't mess around.
Kior keeping QI would be quite interesting, rather than QE.
Yeah, it would, but no. You'll need a couple of consonants for me to pick up, or at least one. You may not score much with it, though, because I imagine Piotr will play under QI with most racks. He's drawn HS, which is very nice. There's probably a 9 through IN as a 4-timer, which I'm not seeing right now. Well, there's heroines, but that's not a bonus.
Yeah, you're right. There could well be a 9-timer, sorry, 4-timer, but
in the meantime, Piotr's got lots of vowels. You'll probably play under QI. I can find something worthwhile. I don't think there's anything through IN as a 4-timer.
I think Saito's quite likely to go down, although it does give a doubled bonus off O. I think you just have to play it and
there's things like Shiro's,
hope to pick up.
He's playing Fito, yeah.
So
that's going to give a big score to David. You could still play things hooking the S on the end, so there may still be a 4-timer that fits there. But you may not spend a lot of time looking for one. Given but it's the end of the day.
But Saito's a blocker.
I'm just looking now. There aren't any. There's no 4-timers through IN. There are things like Shoreline, but no. Things like Shiros, I guess, and Kits.
There's not on a QIS kite, is there somewhere?
Apparently Shiros is the only bonus beginning with an S there, which is a bit surprising, which he's lining up. There's also Shoe Tree onto the E, which is quite nice, but that gives away so many nice floaters. I think Shiros is probably the play here.
Okay.
You could even play Chaw, come to think of it. Oh, he's playing the QIS position. That might be more, actually.
Yes, 95.
Yeah.
I didn't count how much the other version scored.
It is more. It's another 9. Sorry, another 8, I think.
Yeah, can I check it?
Right.
Counting.
Okay, which one? Shiros? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, is that a challenge? Presumably.
Yeah, it's a new one, Shiros. The female heroes, you might expect. So that's going to be 100 for that.
Yeah.
95 plus 5. Puts him in an excellent position. Piotr's drawn. Well, he kept 3 vowels. He's got more vowels to deal with now. Full set of them.
That's interesting. David,
can't do much.
sorry to interrupt. David could have scored a point more by changing the S's.
He could, yes.
Yeah. Anyway. Strong position for David, isn't it?
Very strong, yes. Not a bonus-friendly board because Vaney doesn't look, of course. The bottom left is pretty much dead now. The top left isn't looking that great either. So we're already a bit restricted in terms of board development.
Yeah,
the bottom left is accessible. He's playing Urali. Again, going for turnover.
Yeah, that's very much his style, I think.
He's playing it underneath, right?
Yeah, I agree with underneath. Give the hook.
Yeah. SO hook.
Yeah, the other advantage of Shiros where David played is that it restricts the C. So, other than a bonus, the average score will be very low after Shiros where he played it.
Very, very true. Yes, as we've seen. You can't infer much from CISO anyway. No. Anyway, Urali's gone down. Dweebley's by 74, and he's drawn reasonably balanced rack. That's one too many vowels, but not bad for all that. Some potential there with the ACECI. I want to play off YU and another vowel. If there isn't a bonus here through the R or the L, which I'm not seeing.
It does look promising. Whilst taking a while. Loden, if it stretched under the board.
Oh, right, yes, on Piotr's right.
But that Loden's a single, I think, so there's no L.
Yeah.
R. Easy way to do this is to cheat. Quackle says no bonuses.
Right. If he was behind, he might play something like Orlick and create 2 openings, the 4-timer opening and through the C, AULIC. But he won't do that because he's already a bonus ahead. Not seeing many reasonable plays for him though. The U is a bit awkward on this board.
could do similar to Piotr with turnover acutely. I was just going to suggest acutely, but it does leave a beautiful hook.
26.
Mind you, the bonus is probably going to play off the E of any anyway, if there was a bonus.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just a case of being doubled rather than singled.
Yeah. I think in the absence of other players, acutely is fine. Though.
Yeah, it's not bad. He obviously wants to hasten the end of the game with the lead.
Yeah.
So it can start doing that as an option. Acutely was Quackle's number one choice, statically anyway.
So Piotr, in absence of not being able to play Loden anywhere, what can he do? He could play Kith.
I like Kith.
ED on Kith.
Yeah, I think
keeping Anode, which is reasonable.
Yes, I think that's got to be the move.
But he's not playing that. He's playing Dado above Aney very quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's got rid of a lot of bonus potential, and he hasn't scored as much. So I think.
And now David's drawn Anodized, so this game's pretty much over already.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Anodized and AE, and that's
yeah.
The all throughout.
Yeah, it's going to take quite some comeback.
With both blanks gone. Is there anything onto SO tripling the Z?
Okay, I'll not cheat this time to see it. Yeah, if you get 6 Zs, that's the game completely dead, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, Anodized is over 100 anyway.
It's good to have that as a backup.
Although Piotr has drawn well, he's got Resend, among other things. So, he won't be quite dead, but almost 60.
Dead. Yeah, even after the 2 bonuses, he'll be, what, about 80 behind, maybe? 80, 90 behind? So possible.
Yeah, 100 or so.
You seeing anything exciting?
No. I just looked, and Anodized are the only 2.
Okay, fair enough. It's worth not rushing, though. I guess he's got plenty of time, because the 6 Zs at the bottom there would kill the game stone dead.
Yeah.
Then you can always play Anodized if you don't see it.
Yes.
But it's still, like I say, still over 100.
Yes, it's a killer in its own right, really.
Not much difference between Anodized and Andronowski, presumably. Doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter at this stage. So it was work for him anyway, acutely, which we both approved of. Draws Z and the blank. And that's going to pretty much put the game to bed. Yeah,
but I was more thinking in terms of acutely as a turnover to hasten the end of the game rather than picking up a 100-point bonus.
I suppose he could just play cutely and block a bit more, but do you want to keep AI? Maybe, maybe not.
Well, I think if there hadn't been the nice E hook of Aney, then there'd be a lot to say. Mind you, there's SO hook as well, so there's plenty of other hooks. So there's no point playing particularly cutely. Yeah. Which has he gone for?
Anodized.
Okay. E103.
And Piotr's heart's going to sink when he sees that.
Yeah. But like you say, immediate comeback bonus. If he, what's he going to do? Play the most open one?
So, yeah, if he can find one that goes through Anodized and opens up a 9-timer and the top left at the same time, he'll prefer that to anything else in terms of comeback potential.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to play the highest scoring bonuses are onto the SO hook, but I think that's the last thing he wants to do. Because
then Dweeb would just play a 5-letter word, hooking onto AE, and that's game over, basically.
Yeah.
Or something across through Anodized.
It would only leave Dados and kill the board.
Well, he's got Resend lined up anyways. He shouldn't just play the first thing he sees.
Yeah, well, I like Resend in the K column much better.
And he's playing Resend.
Yeah, but he's playing at the bottom, which that's killed the bottom. Like you say, David, even with a rubbish rack, could place through the O with all consonants, for example.
Yeah.
And almost kill the board, even with a terrible rack.
Yes.
So I can't agree with it there. I think it's definitely worth sacrificing the few points to play it at the K column.
Yes, possibly. In this situation, David's got glow or plough that will go nicely next to anodize. That's going to kill most of the bonus lines and score nearly 40 in the process.
Exactly, which is why I preferred Resident in the K column.
Yes, yeah.
Because David can't take out the SO hook, except scoring very little, which would provide its own floater.
Indeed. And he's drawn, well, he's not going to bonus with that, so it's already looking very grim for him.
Yeah, there's
wow.
It's pretty desperate. To be fair, he probably wasn't going to win with either position, but I think significantly less so down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Plough possibly is less likely to end in a bonus with P.
Yeah.
And take the points.
Yeah, go for the extra points there, I think.
Not much in it. I'd go with Plough slightly above Glow.
That does give Piotr a Gelab through LA, but he's not to know that.
Yeah.
But he will shortly, but yeah. And that gives a nice S hook, so that's going to be hard to block. So maybe a merest glimmer of hope for Piotr here. Gelab. Although he's not going to bonus for a while with that, he is playing it. So yeah.
Yep, nice.
That's going to be 60 or so.
60.
Of course, there's no way David could reasonably account for that.
No, of course not. So he's still 82 behind even after that, and he's killed Dados in the process. There's still Gelab, of course.
But he's killed most of the board, really.
He has, but no choice.
But like you say, Gelab sits there with an S unseen.
2 S's unseen.
Yeah, and, sorry, 2.
Dweeber's got, again, a rack he's not going to have any difficulty scoring with. He can use the soda hook for plenty. So things like more, better things than that, I expect. And soda. You may try and neutralise Gelabs, because that's the biggest threat to his lead at the moment. Although he doesn't really have he could play things like Getter, I suppose, but then you're exposed to ZA.
I think whatever he does there just sets up an easier hook, possibly.
Yes, very true. He could play Boat off the B of Gelab, which leaves still Itter or It. Just score pretty well, but yeah.
I think you're right. It's got to be the soda hook, something like Maw or Maggot.
Yeah, Maggot's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go for Maggot. Just the turnover keeps
40.
Wee's gonna keep you scoring, but not much wrong with Maw.
He plays more, and that's going to be 40 or so. Yeah, 40. So he's still 120 ahead. And Piotr's not going to bonus anytime soon with that rack.
And the board. It's
all
all against him.
It is all against him. You can play things like gliding to open up the top left, but he's playing GIF, which, he needs to keep scoring, really, and hope something turns up.
Mm-hmm.
That's even harder to block than Gelab's, actually, the F hook. Because of the AE. He could play things through the AE, I guess. Things like, Pedo, if there were D's left, but there aren't.
Yeah.
So, he's still 80 behind, but trying to pick up some vowels. There's hope, glimmer of hope.
GIF's nice. Like you say, it scores, and it leaves that fairly unblockable, without missing a turn, effectively, spot.
Yeah. And David's drawn an S. He's got e.g. NOPST. So he could block Fs if he wanted to.
Yeah, he could just play Sponge or something.
Yeah, Sponge and Fs. There's no 10 on through DIN as the ding words. Post ending or something, maybe? That would be fun if it's good. I don't know if it is. Probably hyphenated, if anything. No, it isn't, sadly. That would have been fun.
Sorry, I missed. What was the interesting word?
Post-ending through DIN.
Oh, nice. Yes.
It's no good, sadly, but
well,
it would have been fun.
If it were the other way around, it could be a fish. You can fish for ing bonuses, but I think from David's point of view, just turnover and block.
Is there a 5 hooking Uralis you can score with the P? Don't see one.
I shall ask the Oracle.
Right. Yeah, I think something like Sponge would be perfectly fine here, just to kill all hope.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, depending on the score, you play a completely different move. If you needed a bonus, you certainly obviously wouldn't play Sponge. You can keep Pest or something. But given the lead, I think it's got to be Sponge. I mean, it even kills the U floater.
Counting.
It does, yeah.
He's setting up Sponge.
Find up Sponge, and he is playing it.
Yep.
Having counted first.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
33.
Yeah. 33. So he's now 117 ahead. He's not going to lose from here.
No, well, there's hardly any vowels left.
Well, no, there isn't.
Piotr pretty much needs 2 bonuses, which is not even really feasible.
No, he can play VUGH here just to make things even worse, but he's got such a poor rack, he can't do anything really. Just the one vowel, the VU combination. It's got to be Vug, I think.
Yeah.
He could get to play XU or something next to it, but even then he's not going to be close enough to give him any real problems.
Yeah, he has to hope to get lucky to get with Evo.
Yeah.
I think David's picked AAU, which is brilliant.
It is.
It just doesn't leave any vowels.
All the vowels.
No.
Oh, he's playing it there. I've not seen that. I was looking at HAE, but yeah.
Oh,
it does give a bonus sign to the E. Sorry, yes. I think yes, to do that really, doesn't he?
That's going to leave 17. If David plays, even whatever David had, if he just played 4 tiles, that stops Piotr bonusing twice.
Yeah.
He could have played Vog down, as you said, but...
Oh, he's throwing vowels.
Counting.
He's drawn 4 vowels. Wow, out of that bag.
Yeah, that's all vowels. But how's he going to get the next bonus?
Well, yes, that's very true.
The first bonus.
And Dweeb with 3 pairs on his rack. He probably just needs to play 4 if he can, and crush any hope that Piotr has of winning by bonusing twice.
Yeah,
so
play 4.
Things involving Deft maybe or JA would seem reasonable here.
Yes. Yeah. Even Tart, anything. Tart will do.
Yes. Yeah, keep as many vowels as you can because there aren't many in the bag.
Quackle quite likes Cran making anodizer.
Oh right, yeah, that's
probably
fun,
winning its way to the score.
Yeah.
25.
Oh, and he is playing it, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Good score on this board, but yeah, I think I'd just remove all risk and play.
Yeah, there's lots of ways to win.
Yeah, it probably doesn't matter really, but
exactly.
Yeah.
We were going to do it by stopping the 2 bonuses, and he's doing it by scoring. Much the same.
Yeah. So Piotr, having drawn basically every vowel going in the bag, well, he can't really win this because he needs to bonus now, ideally. He can't even open a 9 timer anywhere. It's not that kind of board. You could just go for score and play ELT under key NAF, I guess. Keep a few vowels on his rack.
Yeah, I think. Well,
play well with the bag, I guess.
There's the faint possibility of a bonus through Din, and if he were to do something that David blocks for next to nothing and somehow squeeze the bonus in, I think he's got to be thinking along those lines.
You could play TO, I guess, and Joe, but then you've got the same bonus line. You've got Evo, and which is hard to block. And it's much easier to block the JO opening, and you're blocking Evo to boot. So maybe
anything like that. It's 2 tiles is going to leave 6 in the bag. David can play like 3, 4, or 5.
Yeah,
it's hopeless.
Got a suggestion in the chat from Phil Roberts of playing JOE trying to draw the S, which is almost impossible to block.
Yeah.
And it gives you a E as well. So
yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Even as bluff, David might play. It's pretty much unblockable, isn't it?
It's going to score a lot of points as well if he does manage to hit it.
Yes.
So over 90, which is what he needs.
Yeah, I think that's the play, Joe.
Probably does have to do that, yeah.
I mean, if David's got the S, he obviously just kills it. But if he doesn't, he's going to have to worry about it. But even still, it leaves, like say, 6 in the bag. David can just play, for example, 4 or 5. And then Joe is not going to do it.
Oh, he has gone for what I suggested, which was the score. But yeah, he's not going to win. He's accepted that.
Yeah, nice move, Joe, I think.
Yeah.
Nice
not very intuitive, but it gives them, well, a very, very small chance of winning, but you take what you can get at this stage. You'll probably draw the S now, but having played 3. And he has. So David's got horrible BU combination, but he's got the X as well, so scoring is straightforward. And he's blocking Evo with XU. So, yeah. He's going to win by a substantial amount in this game by doing that.
Yeah, other options were tax on or XU lowered down for 10 points more, but it doesn't really matter.
No, it's relevant, really. Piotr with, he's drawn the S, but that's no use on this board. A bit late. He has BEIMOST.
I suppose the beauty, one of the good things about the XU there is it stops the Joe setup.
Yeah. So I don't notice the floating R, which you can play with Moors, so that is a bonus line, but does he have anything with that?
Yeah, Moors or more.
Or more, he'll be R.
Yeah, but it's not going to be enough, is it?
No, it isn't. No.
Colossal bonus.
I've only just noticed it, but yeah, it's not going to make a difference anyway. I can't even see anything that scores anything at all, really. Things under resin, maybe.
Or even any way to open up.
No, XU does a good job of blocking that. Try and draw the end for Nexus maybe through making Evo and Shah for a few points. Not going to make a difference, but there you go. Might play Banal for now.
13.
But yeah, you could draw the end for Mestino, I suppose.
Maybe that's what he's fishing
JO.
for.
Yeah. David could play Yitria and JA.
But then it's easily blocked. He plays Yug or something, or Tug, or anything.
Or Vita, yeah.
Counting.
Maybe he's just trying to get something through the R as well. But anyway. David with AI R TTVY. So he might just play Vita and JA just to kill off that.
Yeah.
Or he might decide that the R is more dangerous and play Vary or something through the R. But, he is doing that, yeah.
27.
So, yeah, let's empty the bag. Throw this one out. Piotr drew an L after playing Banal. And he's playing Lexus.
Oh, nice.
Is that valid, Lexus?
Oh, it's nice. But it's a car, so is David accepting it?
We're still counting it.
41.
Oh, challenge. Lexus.
Yeah, it's a shame it's no good because it's very nice.
It does fit. It
nice
does fit nicely. Yes, it looks nice. It doesn't score
it
very
does
much.
look nice.
It's not valid. Oh.
Good time to play it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter at all. It's also a good time to have RRTTN.
Quite. Can even do it. Well, you can play Rant, can't he, or something. So you can play some tiles. They'll probably play Sponger at some point.
It's his highest scoring move, according to Quackle.
Sponger, yeah. Not surprised.
Followed by Tat, Tart, and Rant.
Yeah, various 4-letter words through the AT.
And he can't go out. I'm actually not sure he can go out in.
Like 4 moves or whatever.
Yeah. That's that bad. But it doesn't matter.
No, it makes no odds.
It's like he's setting up Tart.
Looks like it. There it is. He ends the day with a tart. Good result all around.
What should it be? Something like Melts, perhaps? Or even Melt? Melt, leaving Melt and ISO would be quite a nice combo.
Oh, yes. That's what he's doing. Yeah, he's seen it. Yep. So he'll recover a better spread doing that, but it's not going to change the result of the game. So Melt for 28 or so, I think. Yeah, 28. And David can't do anything with his 3 constants apart from Sponger.
Sponger, yeah. If somebody had misscored by 100, it might feel a bit interesting. that did happen to me once at the King's Cup. My opponent was
Really?
frantic, scrambling for this end game. And I thought, well, why should she bother? What's the big deal? She's going to win by over 100. She won by 103, but she thought it was 3.
11.
Ah, yes. No, I've never done anything quite as bad as that. I once overscored a move by 40. That's my worst misscoring. I was playing in the best finals at Athens, and I played Quinella as a 4-timer, making QAT and something else, and I scored as 180 when it was 140 or something. It was quite funny. I think I got a bit carried away with how much it scored.
It's got to be ISO here. I thought you'd set up ISO. I thought the whole point was to play Melt and ISO.
That's what I assumed, yeah. He's not played it immediately. But what else can he do? And yes, he's seen it.
Yeah.
So
24 now.
that's going to... He's going to lose by less than 100 in the end, which is not bad going considering what he's drawn and what David has drawn. But there we go. It's now 6-5 to Piotr.
Nicely poised. Well played, David.